Hey everybody, and welcome back to Everybody's Going to the Rapture. I don't know what the hell's going on with my audio between videos. Because I record videos in bulk. And I have a setting that works for one video. I record with the same setting. And now everything seems off. Like the last video. I recorded the last video. And it's like, alright, now my voice seems like it's the low part of everything. And the background audio seems loud, but the video before that, everything was fine. It's just like, you can't win. You can't win for losing. Whatever. Just gotta do it. Just do it. Like Michael Jordan says, just do it. What is this? I was already here. I gotta go back this way. Alright. So, now, what am I doing? I hear something, but like, this is so crazy. Is this another "you are here"? I'm not moving fast enough for a map to be really relevant. And that angers me so much. Like, Firewatch. I played Firewatch before I played this game. In Firewatch, you had a map. But your location was displayed. You carried your map with you. One. Yeah, it's over there. Your location was displayed on the map. 2. And you can run 3. So, let's say that you got lost, you went off track. You could easily, yep, it's in there. You could easily tell what you did wrong and rectify it before, you got too much wrong or your mistake went too much further. Alright, so I gotta go in there. Oh, God, would you get out of my ear? I know, I gotta go the other way. Shut up. Let me go in here first.
You're a daft old bird walking all the way out here for it. You know Charlie would have dropped it off.
What, and have that stinking great lorry of his poisoning my birds? He shouldn't be driving it on these lanes. It's a hazard.
I think he was hoping he could have a word with you about Frank.
There's nothing to say.
Oh, listen, Wendy, they might all be scared of you, but that's not going to work with me. You're 68 years old. Grow up. Talk to Frank.
Oh.
How dare you speak to me like that? Give me my bird feeder right now.
Promise me you'll drop by and see your brother.
Megan Holloway,
Not a chance. Promise me. It's for your own good, and you know it.
You are a shamelessly manipulative and difficult woman. It's no wonder Charlie adores you so much.
No wonder I do what?
No wonder you never finish what you start. I thought I told you to check the incoming stock orders. Wendy, 1 bird feeder for you. I'll tell Frank you'll stop by.
Oh!
Charlie, stop mooning around and stick the kettle on. Make yourself useful.
What? I see you in there. Whatever. You're 68 years old. Grow up. I like that. She's being a ratty old bat. There's no reason. Well, I can't say there's no reason. But, come on now. I can clearly. There's a gap there. This door is ajar. This window is open. Why can't I get in there? Game logic. Even though I think I'd be more pissed off. Can I go underneath the truck? I probably cannot. Here we go. Nope. Alright. I'd probably be more pissed off if I could climb into and out of houses and windows. Ugh. Sounded like something mechanical was sucking its teeth. Gross. And it was right in my ear. Fine. Jeez, man. I'll go in here. Leave me alone about it. I'm going. Are you hovering over me? Where? Alright, whatever. Wait a minute. mimic walking backwards for 50 seconds. Alright. I don't know why this is a thing. I really don't know why this is a thing, but I'm gonna try it. Simulate walking backwards for 50 seconds. I guess I am moonwalking. Alright. Does this count? Does this still count as moving backwards? Does this still count as moving backwards? Because I am. Because I am. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't care. I don't care. That's such a stupid and arbitrary trophy. It has nothing to do with figuring out what the hell happened here. It's just like, move backwards. Really? It's so unnecessary. There we go.
Appleton! What are you doing here? You thieving bastard. I knew it was you.
Listen, take everything you need. But then you have to leave. You don't understand. You can't be near me.
Painting these stupid little pictures. Stealing food. You always were a little prick.
Please, every second we're in proximity makes it worse. I'm a primary conduit.
You're a fucking disgrace. Come here!
Don't touch me. Get off!
What's going on?
Come in here, lording
Get
it
off!
over
Sam!
us. Thinking you're so much better
Sam,
than the
leave
rest
him.
of us.
No physical
You
contact.
and your stupid fucking missus.
stop
She's
it.
better than any of you! Sam? Meg, please.
Don't come near me.
Meg!
Charlie!
Meg, wait!
Don't touch me!
Meg, please, you have to understand, it was an accident!
Let go, let's just go.
Charlie, you have to understand, it was an accident.
Just leave him. Leave him.
What have you done, Appleton, you bastard?
Come on, Charlie, let's just
Meg,
get
Charlie,
out of here.
please!
Okay, that's weird. I guess these are soup cans? Oh. So he hit him in the head with the hammer. Got it. Okay, that's weird. But why would you start a fight with a man who, one, has a screw loose, and two, has a weapon? That just screams stupid on a... Whoa. Whoa, I hadn't noticed that before. What is that? And don't tell me it's something cheap and cheesy like, oh, that's the wind passing through the air. Yeah, it's the breeze, or maybe that is the breeze. And I just never noticed it. If that is leading me to what I have to go to, like, no, it can't just be the breeze. Thought I heard something. That can't just be the breeze. Wait, whoa. Whoa, where'd it go? Oh, okay. That has to be the conduit. Whatever it's called. This is leading me to where I gotta go next. Oh, that's insanely cool. So you're bouncing along these lines, are you? Huh. If that was a mechanic in the game the entire time and I just never noticed, one, shame on me. And two, I am sorry, game developers. You had a really cool leading mechanic that I was just oblivious to. Whoa, I'm going into a bunker. I didn't even know this was open. Was this open? I don't know. Alright, this is too cool. Alright, I'm back in it. I'm back. I'm excited about the game again. Every time. Highs and lows with this game, man. First I'm like, oh man, it's so slow, it sucks. And then I'm like, oh god, this is so cool. It's so awesome. I love it. I don't know. I don't like how the way this game manages my emotions. I don't have a oh. Who are you? Or you.
When I was a kid, my dad found a fox. It had been hit by a car and couldn't walk anymore. My mum went spare, of course. Made him keep it in the shed. He was already slipping away from us then. He spent hours with that fox, telling it all about Italy and the villages they bombed there. I was jealous, I think. That the fox got more of my dad than I did. But it was dying, that was clear. So one day, I snuck out, took it a sandwich for food. I was only 8. When it bit me, I remember the anger, the shock, the hurt. Running in, screaming from the garden. My mum panicking about rabies. My dad beat it to death with a spade. Later I found him crying. "It done again, son." That's what he said. "It done again, it was hurting you. That's just a poor, dumb, dying animal. It doesn't know it's hurting us. Christ help us, it's left the valley. It's everywhere now. It's been 3 hours since the planes went over. I haven't been able to reach anyone on the shortwave. I'm beginning to think I may have made a terrible miscalculation."
Whoa. This is crazy. I still can't tell if this is the finale or not. Normally, games make it easier for you to tell, but I'm walking so slow. This might be the final one. This might be it. This is where he killed himself.
What are you? You understand me, don't you? Well, there's no one left. Just me. You know what this is? What I'm gonna do? You want light? Fine.
He's gonna burn himself
I'll
alive.
give you light. After me, there's no one. You'll be all alone again. Forever. Like before. You've taken everyone I've ever loved from me. You've made me do things I never even thought I was capable of. But if you think I'm coming with you... Kate? Wait. Stop. Kate.
Wow. There was something hauntingly beautiful about it. Tragically sad.
This is Catherine Collins.
Whoa.
I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
Kate. Oh, so I get to go to the observatory now. Oh, that's cool. I knew Kate was going to be the final story. Whoa. Oh, man. I still don't know what... Oh my God, I'm on the other side of the fence. I'm on the other side of where I started. I knew it was going to end here. I knew it was going to end here. It had to. Oh my gosh. This is so crazy. Wow. What is this? These are printers, and this is, I guess this is the symbol that it kept printing out.
I watched a butterfly dancing in a strip of sunlight. All of its life contained in a single day. The blink of an eye between the ebb of the darkening tide. Lying there with the pattern curled around me, I saw the inevitability. The necessity of presence born from absence. The constant unfolding.
Wow. So I guess that's all the printouts that thing was making. That's intense. Oh, here's a TV. Oh, this printer, excuse me, I don't think it really matters. Same signal, right? Oh, it won't even turn on. Okay. Wow. Kate was busy wiring all these printers that print off the same image. That's nuts. Let me go to the right. You know, it's crazy and humbling all at the same time to finally be, because she had to go to Tower 6. Whoa. It's crazy and whoa. Whoa. So did she make a wormhole to connect to it? Her and Steven were doing the same thing, only she was embracing what was going on. Wow. She was embracing what was going on and trying to channel it, and he was, wow. So she marked where all the birds were dying. And he was trying to fight it and going mad with every fiber of his being. And she was drinking and taking notes and playing with balls. It's crazy. Couldn't resist that one. There is no door to open here. That's supposed to be an eye. This is insane. Talk to me, Kate.
On the plane, Stephen leaned across me and pointed out of the window. Down there, he said. That's home. But all I saw were patches of color. I don't think until this moment that I understood that one could contain the other so completely.
Wow. Is the sky getting brighter? It looks like it is. Oh, this is so crazy. This is so crazy. So I guess I'm just making my way from tower to tower until I get to Tower 6. So this was Tower 1. What was that across there? I missed it when I was walking in. I guess that's Tower 2? If I'm not mistaken. Can't tell just yet. Can't tell just yet. Yeah, second tower. So, alright. 1, 2. So I got 3, 4, and 5 to get to before I make it to the infamous Tower 6. So I am going to cut the video here. I don't even know if those are Aurora Borealis or if it's this being and I don't know what it is doing this. But I'm gonna cut the video here. Thank you so much for joining me. It looks like next episode will be the finale. So smash that like button. If you liked and share the video with the world, hit me up on Twitter and hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about the videos thus far. And I am The Outlier, and I will see you all in the next video.